Hey amigos, I'm here to share with you a little recipe I picked up myself that involves three things: beans, water, and heat. And so I'm gonna go through a little I guess just like a little demonstration, tutorial, whatever, just to explain how you can make bean soup, or just cooked beans, or refried beans, or bean casserole, or bean on a stick. I mean, I don't know, but some jams here. Okay, so walking down the aisle, right, and you go through the dry goods, or whatever, and you come across dried beans. Now there's many varieties of dried beans, or beans in general. You can pick up the canned beans, which are excellent. They taste really good. But, you know, a better way economically and financially is to cook your own beans. So, right here, I have a lot of beans, okay? Lots of beans. And these are Goya beans. I don't really know where they are, but you got your pintos, and you got your blacks. Your black beans, okay? And I found a really good spot, some Mexican little Mexican shack down the street, a little secret spot where I'm picking these up for $1 a pop. Now, if you're going to if you're buying these at a more commercial place, you know, of course they're gonna be more expensive. You probably find them a little under than $3. But considering even that, $3, you're gonna get a lot for what you pay for. And that goes for meals after meals after meals. That could last maybe a week worth of food from just a couple of bags. So I'm here to demonstrate what I did with my beans. Okay, now I have this huge pot. Just to see an example, the size of this. Okay, I mean, it's a pretty big pot. It's not that big, but it's pretty big. And the beans. Okay, so I put 2 bags of these. What is it? 454 grams of the net weight is 16 ounces. I don't know what the ounce of this pot is, but yeah, I soaked it with water overnight. Overnight, and I mean, it's like that's where the beans are right now. They're sitting about right there. That's 2 bags right there. 2 bags is sitting about halfway on that pot. So when you soak it, when you first fill it up, it'll probably be right there, around that middle range. So they're gonna soak up like twice as much mass with water. So you know, probably might want to put like a gallon of water, maybe not maybe a gallon of water, like 2/3 of a gallon of water in there. But yeah, so what else you put in the beans? I mean, you can just cook that as they are. But if you want to get a little fancy, a little more, you know, a little more zing to it, you know, oomph, you know, just give you that extra kick, make it more satisfying to eat. So here's my little cut up dish right here. So you got your beans, right? I put some cilantro in there. Cilantro is really good on the Mexican dish. You want to put way more onions than you expect, because these things are going to shrink up a lot. Okay, so put your onions in there. Bam, bam. All right, you got your garlic. Bam. You got your jalapenos. Oh yeah, no, I already chopped up jalapenos. Put in there. I'll chop those up too. Those onions, and put that in there. You can also put. I don't really recommend salt, but you can put that in there if you want. But yeah, just to use an example. Now this, like this, you see right here, from 2 bags of beans, I was able to fill up about 4 of these. And like, you know, as you can tell how much we want to eat, like it's probably about maybe like 4 meals worth of this. 4 times 4. You know, you do the math. So yeah, I mean, like I got these for $1. You get these for $2. And, you're just gonna save a lot of money. Especially it's nutritious. You know, beans are good for your blood, contain a lot of protein, anti-cholesterol. I mean, like, you know, all that good stuff for beans. Especially if you're a fat Mexican like me, you know, you're going to be eating a lot of beans. And, you know, you need it for your burritos, your tacos, quesadillas, nachos, whatever you want, you know. So, yeah, I'm just going to turn the heat on for this. I'm going to move it over here. Like that. Turn the heat on. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna add the other stuff too, but I'm just stir it up a little bit and put the top on to reduce emissions of steam, to keep it nice and warm, to cook. And if you do this, make sure you soak it in water overnight, or at least 6 to 9 hours, and then just let it sit. And it should take about like an hour. Okay, so I just completed the bean stew, bean stew, and it took me like an hour to cook. And so, yeah, it's still steaming after, like, you know, an hour of letting it just sit and rest. But yeah, you know, it's like you want to make sure you want to cook it until, you know, it's soft enough to like squeeze. It's not really in focus, but yeah, you get the idea. Yeah. So, with an addition of cooking beans, you can add beans to rice, and this is the second pot I made. I simmered garlic and some onions and some oil with some salt, and then I added the water, and then I added the rice. Now this is all like solid rice right here, as you can see, but this is brown rice, by the way, long grain. You can also get short grain, but I used only this much, and that's not a lot. And so you get like all this, you know, obviously same aspect with the beans, you know, same thing. It, you know, absorbs the water, but, you know, it's a lot of rice. And this is only for about and that's probably, this right here is probably like 75 cents worth of rice. I don't know. But yeah, you know, it's good Mexican dish. Put the beans over the rice, and then put some hot sauce on it, or whatever. But yeah, you know, this is a great way to add to your meal, everyday meal. Good fiber, good protein, you know, healthy too, and you're gonna save a lot of money, especially, you know, if you're, you know, a frugal person. No, I'm not frugal, but you know, I know where I'm not getting ripped up. So yeah, you know, good luck with that if you do try it. You know, share me some recipes, what you think is good, because, you know, I'm still experimenting as far as cooking beans go. But yeah, you know, thanks for watching, and hopefully this helps. Peace out, amigo. Adios.